Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
12. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is exactly what you want to do as an offense as you take the field following what they call these sudden change situations. Your defense does a great job, Mike, taking the ball away. The opposing defense now is kind of slow getting on the field. So what do? You challenge them downfield. After that successful throw, the next step is you want to come away with points.
2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Walker. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's get set. Back.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
First and 10.
Here we go. MT, tape. 11. Dad.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Second down, Burrow. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On 1, ready? 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 17-0, the early score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On 2, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Gun, gun. Shot. 11, empty.
Dell
11,
motioning
empty.
over.
Shot.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
1-1, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Hot.
Now ETN. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hot.
They go play action for Burrow. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. 18 yards on the connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Hot.
On first down, Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
On 1, ready? Hot.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And the Bengals are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Hot.
They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Moody's extra point is good. And the Seahawks up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. That.
A first down throw for Burrow. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go, set.
Now Walker. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Seahawks. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Gun, gun. That. That.
Here's Burrow. That's complete. It's Tank Dell.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. That.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 34.
Let's get set. That.
On the give, it's ETN. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. That.
Throwing is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
A quick slap, looked in by Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target.
Now, a loose football. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Seahawks 31, Bengals 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The carry here for Etienne. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going.
Here we go, here we go.
But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 41-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Gun. Dad.
Here's Etienne. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this will be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Here's 3rd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bengals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Dad.
Back to throw, Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here comes ETN running to the left. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. On the handoff, this is Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On point, ready?
off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll run right. Here's Walker. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Cincinnati.